All right, KTC, I'm not going to say weekly update anymore because it's been a little while since I've done one of these. I'm sure you've enjoyed the break, but I got a couple of updates for you today, so I'm going to get right into it. First of all, just a reminder as we look at the training schedule, we got one more week to push through. This is a long month. We got 4 weeks worth of work. I know some of you are really dragging this week. I could feel it in the pool this morning. But hang in there. We're almost done. Remember, modify if you need to modify. If you do need to bring it down and recover a little bit, that is totally cool. Next week, we do have a much easier week. We're going to keep it pretty easy. I've even modified some of the intensity that I had in there and pushed it down a week. So hopefully you can survive, keep it together for this week, and we will rest up next week and hopefully see a nice performance boost. I will commend all of you on the amazing work that you've been doing. So keep working hard. The sun is shining. The street sweepers are out. It looks like the season is underway very shortly. That being said, it is my hope that starting next block, hopefully April 5th, we are going to be on the track on Wednesdays and Fridays, so that is the goal. It looks like it is around freezing in the mornings, so would love it to be above zero. So stay tuned. We may do that first week inside. Again, I'm just going to keep an eye on the weather, but I'm going to build it for hopefully getting out there on the track again. Riding, same. I'm hoping we can get out in the beginning of April. We'll keep an eye on the weather. The light is good now. We will do some cherry blossom race sims, ride the route, do some brick workouts, some bike run workouts, and do some transition tutorials. Anyone who's racing the cherry anyway, make sure that we get you up to speed as quick as possible so that you can nail the first race of the season. If you haven't registered yet, still room, only 50 spots left. So we're at about 200, so I'm super happy about that. And again, if you can't race and you're able to volunteer, you can always visit the volunteer page, sign up. I know some of you reached out, and thank you so much for all the help. It is greatly appreciated. I do have some captain roles that I will be looking to fill as well. A couple volunteers. I don't know if they're going to be able to return this year. So anywho, yeah, we will be doing that. Keep an eye on the emails as I will let you know when we're going to be heading outside. But again, I'm hoping we can get out right in the first or second week of April here. So for running and riding. We're obviously going to keep swimming in the pool, and the Saturdays will continue right up until probably June, and then we'll kill those, move outside to open water swimming. The idea will be to keep the quality Tuesday, Thursday swims in the pool. So depending on where you want to take your training, that will be totally up to you. But I hope you'll keep on keeping on doing some good work in the pool, because that is really hard to replicate out in the open water. So that is all the changes. We do swim on Saturday this week, the 25th. April 1st, though, we have no swimming. There's a swim meet going on, so unfortunately, no Saturday swim. But we've lined something else up because I don't want to go that many days without seeing you. So on April 1st, we have arranged a little talk which you can register for in the club members area. The topic is going to be on bike fitting, and I know that has come up quite a number of times amongst many of you. So if you're interested in doing this session, it is going to be hosted at Innovative Fitness. The owner-operator, James Greenwood, you can read his bio here that I've pasted on the clubs, in the club members area. He has been involved in triathlons for quite a number of years. Lots of experience in terms of working with athletes at all levels. Also specializes in personal training, movement analysis primarily. So this is going to be approached with or through the lens of the bike fit as it pertains to your mobility, I'll say mobility as movement ability, your flexibility, and how changing different parameters on the bike will have impact not only on your comfort level on the bike and aerodynamics, but also your physiology. So how much power you can push in varying positions, again, based on your mobility. And hopefully James will go into a little bit about how to assess that, how to improve it. And if you're interested in doing any more in that realm, obviously he will be the expert and you'll have an opportunity to pick his brains. So that will be on April 1st in the afternoon. They are open in the mornings, so we have to do an afternoon. It'll start at 1 p.m. It'll probably go for minimum an hour, if not longer. We've kind of left that open-ended, so you can leave whenever you like. But we're not going to put any time constraints on it because we might dig into some really interesting topics that go a little bit longer. So if you want to come to that, sign up. We do want to make sure that we have enough room. It will, again, be hosted at Innovative Fitness, which is in Sopa Square, down in the Pandozzi Village. So just put your name, email, or first name, last name, email, submit. I'll make sure that there are some more supplemental information coming out about anything else that you might need to know showing up for that session. But that will be a really cool one on April 1st in lieu of that swim. So hopefully you can come to that. The other thing I did today is I built out a whole bunch of events in our Facebook group. So if you go to the events and see all, this is basically my race schedule for the year. Please, if you would like, these obviously are not all of the races. These are just kind of more the local races that I would recommend. But if you are doing any other races and you would like me to build an event for that race just to see who's going, maybe you can create some little chatter amongst yourselves. Happy to do so. We got Coeur d'Alene in there, which is pretty close. Cool Ironman event. We got a lot more dynamic race events, especially down in Lower Mainland, Vancouver Triathlon. You name it, there's a ton of them. Some of you are racing worlds and doing all that other stuff as well. So again, feel free. I didn't include Calgary 70.3. Anyway, shoot me an email if you'd like me to build you an event. Cool. And I will put it up there and you guys can socialize. At least connect with others who might be doing the events and, I don't know, get together, just be there for support. If you have any questions about the event. I do plan on doing a little 70.3 or half Ironman, half triathlon. I don't know what I can say anymore with the brand. Info session. I got a lot of people asking, would you put on a group kind of talk about just how to approach the race, any ins and outs, any insights, answer any questions that people might have. A lot of you have experience doing these races as well, so we can jump on and field those questions and talk about the upcoming event to prepare the best as possible. So keep an eye out for that. We will do that in the next couple of weeks as well. So probably actually after Cherry Blossom and I'll have time to breathe a little bit. But again, Wednesday nights primarily will be our little Cherry Blossom lead up prep. So if you can make the Wednesday nights when we head outside at 6 o'clock, we'll be doing again a little bit of riding around the course and some brick workouts. So Cherry, obviously, I've put as on the top one is the first one coming up here. Victoria's in there. That one's been in there for quite a long time. Oliver, we have a whole weekend of racing. Saturday, we got a sprint and an Olympic, and the Sunday is the half. I'll be down there for that. I'm going to be down there for all of these. Cal Rats is a wonderful, nice little local event, local in Vernon, put on by the Triathlon Club down there. So love to support them. It's a nice small little race if you're a beginner. This one's a really good one. It's not crazy intimidating and, hundreds or thousands of athletes. It's very small. I think there was maybe 75 athletes. Usually there's around 100, 150 max. So anyway, small race field. I was going to say easy course. Not an easy course, at least on the run. But lots of fun, and again, pretty low key. We'll also have a nice little barbecue after. It looks like hosted by Lexi and Steph, who's in-laws, I think. Was it Lexi? Has a cabin right around that area. So we can head on over there and have a nice little social event after and celebrate a wonderful morning at Calrats. Peach, this one's been taken over by the Triathlon Club, the Penticton Triathlon Club. Support these guys. This is an awesome race. Dynamic race events. It looks like, I think it's still on the same weekend, is putting on a race now in Osoyoos on the same weekend, which is a big no Dynamic. So anyway, my encouragement is support this, again, little local triathlon. We got to keep these going because it's really hard to put on races, as I now know firsthand, and it's getting eat up by all the big guys, and prices are getting more and more expensive. And anyway, it's nice to have the little local hometown tri club volunteer. Anyway, it just feels good. So if you can support the Peach Classic, that would be awesome. They got a sprint standard. Actually, they have a super sprint too, so you can do a 400-meter swim, 10K bike, and I think 2.5K runs. So if you really are just getting into it and want to do a nice little short one, that would be a nice one. And then, of course, put Ironman Canada in there as our local Ironman event. And yeah, add more, shoot me an email, catch me whenever, say, hey, can you throw this event in there? And I totally will. And you can build some buzz around it. But yeah, exciting times, getting ready to race. So that is all my updates for now. Keep training, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful spring break. If you're not around on vacation, safe travels. Hope you're enjoying your time off. Recover nicely. And we will see you back at the next session. Ready to keep working. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.